George Conway raged when discussing Donald Trump's supposed rude comment toward E. Jean Carroll's lawyer Roberta Kaplan. On Friday, February 2, the conservative legal mind called out the former president for allegedly telling Kaplan to see you next Tuesday, a euphemism for see. Reacting to Kaplan's claim, Conway bashed the GOP frontrunner for the 2024 presidential election. "It's just appalling. I mean, he's a pig, and the fact that he was president of the United States makes it all the more distressing. I mean, it was misogynistic. I mean, to call a woman that to her face and trying to be cute about it," he began. "I mean, it was just disgraceful, and the kind of indecent conduct that you wouldn't expect in any adult. I mean, it was just, I wouldn't even say it was teenage boy-level conduct. It was just utterly, utterly childish, and it's not that surprising that Trump does this. I mean, we know we've seen him do all sorts of crude things over time," he added. Conway then told CNN reporter Kailan Collins that the situation brought to mind a controversy in 2019 when Trump was congratulating a pair of female astronauts who had conducted an EVA, a spacewalk outside the space shuttle, and it was the first all-female EVA. "Oh, this is the first time a woman's ever been outside the space shuttle." And then the female astronaut gently corrected him, and he clearly was taken aback. It was a very gentle, very respectful correction, and he starts to touch his forehead as if to scratch an itch, but he used his middle finger, and there was this huge controversy. Was he really giving a finger to these astronauts? Conway recalled. "People gave him the benefit of the doubt, but I find it hard to give him the benefit of the doubt after seeing all of this conduct," Conway concluded. As OK previously reported, the ex of former Trump advisor Kellyanne Conway is known for his scathing remarks about the father of five. When chatting with Collins about Trump's recent Carroll defamation verdict on January 26, the journalist asked George, "Do you think it will stop him from talking about her?" "Maybe for a few hours," he replied. "Maybe for a few days. We've seen it before. We've seen him say and do outrageous things. Early on in his presidency, we'd see him say the most insane things. And then all of a sudden he'd tamp it down for a few hours and read from a teleprompter, and they'd say, 'Oh, this is the new Donald Trump.' Well, there is no new Donald Trump. He can't control himself because he's a deeply disturbed, a deeply morally bereft human being who has no conscience, has no morality, has no empathy, has no remorse, and is sadistic, as we saw during the trial and the jurors saw in the trial, right in front of their very eyes, that he had nothing but contempt for the woman that he raped and libeled and defamed so many times. This is a sick man. He is a bad man," he continued.